Everybody gets knocked down. Everybody gets knocked down. How quick are you gonna get up? Just how are you gonna get up? Like Ali in the jungle, like Nelson in jail, like Simpson at Big Ben. How I love that man. Well, the guy went deaf and didn't give it. No. No, no, no.
Damon Bruce here. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And now, let's go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Enjoy the first half. I'll be back with more at halftime.
I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Gasol at the 4, with Howard in at the 5. Nash out there with Jody Meeks, and it's Jamison in at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Nash with it. And Meeks kicks to Gasol. Takes it right up. In for the dunk.
Look at that effort. Does he set a great example out there or what?
On plays like that, he does. Sure, what work on the offensive glass we see with him.
Yeah, that was awesome. Put back with the slam. Are you kidding me?
Number 13, defended by Gasol. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. He's certainly aware of the shot-blocking talent on the other roster, but he doesn't want his guys to change their approach too much. He said, listen, we've got to continue to score in the paint. We can't just live on the outside. I just told our guys, when you jump up, jump into their body to try to take their legs away. Kevin, we'll see if they can score inside.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They've gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you've got to keep your poise when you're facing a team as good as this one is defensively.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Number 13 drills the elbow jumper.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Nash kicks to Meeks. Picked his pocket. And they're pushing it up. second left. The shot is off. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark gets a tie ball game. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Tune in next Sunday. John Wall and the Washington Wizards take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics. A battle in the East. You don't want to miss it.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
And it's off target, not sure why he took that one. And it's the Lakers on the break. So with Gasol on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Nash out there with Steve Blake. Then there's World Peace. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's Hill in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Number 10, guarded by Blake, gets it to go.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Dallas.
And Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close, but you could tell things were not clicking for them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, it could have been worse, though. I mean, they didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be listless.
That's good.
Yeah, he's so focused, so concentrated with his effort, and it takes a great defender to bother him. And even then, when you contest the shot, he still has a knack for making them.
And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. No good from the low block. Number 23, defended by Nash. Clock at 6. Number 1. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here's Nash. Oh! How did that go in?
Unbelievable.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The NBA season is rolling right along. Let's look back at the first half. A strong first half for the Lakers. Just outstanding efficiency offensively. They're having a field day. It's just that simple. Steve Nash, our top scorer. You can see as the first half went along how comfortable he became. He just took the game over. And for the home club, it's been all hustle. Defensive pressure so far paying off. They're forcing miscues, ripping and running. And let's look ahead at the games that won't be tipping off until later tonight. The Houston Rockets will be playing out against the Mavericks out in Dallas. Both will be looking to gain ground in the division. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And another game that's coming up, the Suns out in Phoenix will go up against the Grizzlies. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. And one game also on the docket, the Timberwolves will face off against the Trailblazers in Portland. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Gotta like what Steve Nash has done in this game.
Yeah, this is exactly what we've come to expect from this guy, and he has delivered here through 3 quarters.
Yeah, that's not easy since teams always are keying on him as the team's top player, but to be able to play like he has with the reputation he's got, I mean, that takes an awful lot of talent and focus.
And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Lakers leading by 5. And for the Lakers, the incredible post duo of Pau and Dwight together inside. Jody Meeks out there with Nash, and it's Jamison in at the small forward. Outside for Gasol. Back to Howard. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Shoots a fader. Jamison, no luck.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
That's tipped. The numbers in their favor. And for the Lakers, Gasol at the 4, with Howard in at the 5. Nash out there with Jody Meeks, and it's Jamison in at the 3. Number 9, Jamison covering. They get a hand on it. In low to Howard. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Nash kicks to Meeks. With the shot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Number 9. The three-pointer, no good. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he's boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Heaves it up. Shot misses. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Coming up next Sunday night, Marcin Gortat and the Phoenix Suns take on Dwight Howard and the Los Angeles Lakers. Don't miss out.
While we're still getting underway here in the fourth, let's go down to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Uncontainable Game Report. Doris?
Hi, guys. The Uncontainable Game Award goes to Steve Nash. What an incredible performance, a night he'll always remember. Can he build on the memory here as we continue?
Okay, thank you, Doris. He has made a major contribution, hasn't he?
Oh, definitely, Kevin. I mean, I don't know where this team would be without the performance he's put in today.
Yeah, I think the game would have clearly taken on a different complexion for sure, but my goodness, so far he's done whatever is necessary to make sure they come out on top.
Lakers leading by 9. Here's Meeks. Back to Jamison. Kicks to Gasol. Lakers working the ball around now. Howard's shot is good.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. The incredible post duo of Pau and Dwight together inside. Jody Meeks out there with Darius Morris. And it's Jamison in at the small forward position. The layup missed. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Step back shot. A rebound by the Lakers. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Gasol. There's the dish to Meeks. Outside, Jamison. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 14.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, they had a difficult night from the field in that game, guys. They just didn't look to be working very hard to get good looks offensively.
Well, you know what, Steve? I'm going to disagree with you. I thought they could have worked a little bit harder offensively, but I think it was more the fact they just had a cold shooting night, and that happens sometimes.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. Guys, I know we've been battling. You may feel a little bit gassed, but we got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath, and let's get it done. Kevin?
Number 23. And that one's good. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Morris. Can't hit from the elbow. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
And even that might not be enough.
Yeah.
Steve, what do you think?
I don't see it. Very little chance of a comeback. I think this is over.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Pau Gasol.
Feel it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill.
I'm ready.
It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when